Everything I do is
taking sell side. We should push down and then push back up. Again, I'm looking for price to hit that 50% of this total move here. Of this move from here down. We have yet to retrace back up into equilibrium. So that's what I'm kind of looking for if it gives it to me. All right, we headed back down there. Depending on how it reacts will depend on if I get in or not. But look at these moves though, to be honest with you, that I've taken on gold the past 3 days, right? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wednesday I did catch a lot of the move, but look at what I left on the table, fam. Like, you're talking about a 1 to 15, damn near 1 to 18. You know what I'm saying? All good. Even right here, I took a 1 or 2, still left on the table. Right here was pretty good, but yeah, gold has been beautiful for me the past 3 days, from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, all right, we're back in my area of interest. So let's just see how price chooses to react. I needed to actually tap this area, maybe come down just a little bit, and then give me some rejection. I'm looking for this high here, or to even push up to these relative equal highs here. I wouldn't hold past that, just because then we're pushing into that equilibrium of that move that I was talking about, and we don't know what price is going to do after that. So again, looking at buys up into this area here. Really, here is all I need. Oh, we got a good rejection. I'm just waiting to see how this candle closes. If we get a good rejection, I will probably take it. I would love kind of like a break of the candle, but I don't know. Let me see what the 1 minute talking about. I kind of want it to come a little bit deeper. So maybe the next 5 minute candle, come on down. And then I need a bullish candle close, or just some great volume. If we got some good volume, I'll take it. Okay, I like the rejection. Still gonna wait for this next candle to take out that low. This will probably be my only trade of the day. Again, I'm up 3-0 on the week, so I want to make sure that I'm keeping my profits. I need this to come take that low though. Yeah, I need another push down and then a push up. If it breaks this candle, then I'll get in. If it breaks that high. And use this as my low. I mean, is that? Oh, almost 5. Just gonna be patient with it. I do believe it's gonna continue bullish, but yeah, I need to be patient. This shit might actually just push on up. I'll get in on the break of the candle though. I'm gonna lower my risk today too. I could have got in aggressive here, but I'm not an aggressive trader at all. I'm gonna be patient with it. Again, only taking one trade today. Did not trade yesterday just because, again, I was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I took yesterday off. Trying to give myself some good risk management skills. 1 minute left. A little over 1 minute left. Let me see what the 30-minute doing. Okay, I like that. I like this to just flip bullish. What about the 1 minute, 1 hour? Yeah. If it could just flip bullish, we'd be good. I really need this 1 hour to close above that area there. Still got 15 minutes left in the 1 hour. Let's see if we get that break. There we go. I'm in.
Order filled.
I'm in on this. I'll take it on this account too.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in. So let's see how this goes. This area here is at 50% where this line is right here. So I'm gonna put it at a 1 or 2, and hopefully we can be good. Again, I need that 1 hour to close bullish above that area. So if we could do that, that would be perfect. Let me see something. I like the momentum so far though. If we can close like this, I have a lot of confidence that we at least gonna hit that 50% in that area. Where I get in at 25. .1 minute left. A little over 1 minute left in this candle. I needed to close bullish, man. I love the momentum. Best entry would have been aggressive down here, but again, I don't take aggressive entries. So it's the same stop, to be honest with you. I think it was 3.5 with this one, and this was almost 4, so it's not that big of a deal, but we could just take out these highs here, we should be good. Even this high right here, this previous day high, I think we probably gonna go up here, to be honest with you. But I'm just looking for this area here. Beautiful. Come on. Let's go. We can keep pushing like this. I love it. Come on, keep pushing, bro. Okay, I like the close. We do have a order block sitting right here after that push, so it could come back down. I'm hoping it's a nice clean rejection. If it does come back down, I don't foresee it coming all the way back down here. If it does that, I might need to reevaluate. Let me see what the 15-minute talk about. Okay, I like that. If we basically on a 15-minute in the next 9 minutes, we need a bullish close above this 200. A bullish close above the 200. What the 30-minute talking about? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I like this. I like this area. I'm gonna keep my stops where they are. I like where the EMAs are currently. Just gonna wait it out and see what it does. But I wanted to come get these highs here. If we can come get these highs, that'd be perfect. All right, we're coming up on this 200 right here, and we're getting some rejection, but as long as in the next 6 minutes we can get a bigger push up, I'll be happy with that. I'm gonna keep an eye out for what it's doing, but I think we can get a good push past this 200 on the 15-minute. That's literally the only thing that's keeping us, or that's in our way right now. Once we hit these areas here, I'll be looking to take some partials if I want to hold, but I need a price or the 1 hour. Let me see what the 1 hour is. Yeah, the 1 hour, as long as it closes above, we should be good, but we're going to keep an eye on it. Come on now, give me a good push back up, man. All right, this is something I want to pay attention to. Did it tap that? Barely. So we come back up there. I just want to pay attention to that area. But if the 15-minute can close above, man, that'd be way more confirmation. What is we doing, man? Been sitting here for a minute. Come on, give me that push up. I just need a clean push above this 200, man. If that 201 right there, I promise you we probably would have already been well above this area. And it's really the only thing sitting in our way. All other EMAs are in our favor. Looking good. With Gucci on the 5. 30-minute looking good. 1 hour looking good. So it's like, let me see the 4 hour. 4 hour looking good. Really, it's just the 15-minute. The 15-minute that's holding us back right now. And see how strong that thing is. I'm taking Lux, we in what's this shit? Gold. Currently in gold right now. Just waiting for that shit to push past this 200 EMA. And if we can close above on this 200, that'd be beautiful. I'm looking for previous day highs as my target, or at least a 50% retracement right here. That'll be a 1 or 2, I believe. Let me see. A little under a 1 or 2. So, yeah, we're looking for this area. Once it gets to this area, we'll see what happens. But I got faith that it's going to push through. It's just taking a minute, man. We just need some volume, like push. You took anything, Lux? There we go. Come on. I need you to push. Push past this order block right there. We could push past this order block. We should be Gucci to get to the previous day. But we're gonna have to close with some momentum. You an NQ sell. Just took partials and put stops at break even. That's what's up. I'm about to put my stops at break even. If we could look at that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's not okay. That rejection. I don't like that rejection, bro. Let's see how I'm gonna give it some more time because we did just tap into that 15-minute order block right there. Only thing is, we've already tapped into the higher time frames, and it's not really anything else that should be stopping it. So it's like I just needed to come on. I don't want to put my stops at break even prematurely. Wait, we done already hit a 101, right? Oh yeah, we done already hit a 101. So I might actually do that. I'm just gonna move my stops up a little bit. I ain't gonna put it at break even because we too close to. We hitting this 200 EMA and we too close to my entry. So I'm gonna put that shit at a little bit below, like somewhere in this area here. Cut my risk in half a little bit. All right, and do that over here. We just need to come on and push, man. We've been sitting here for a minute. I just need, like I said, need the 15 minutes to close above at 200, and I feel a little bit more comfortable. Till then, I'm still keep watching it. The trade you talking about, good. Yeah, I think it's good too. It's just we've been sitting here for a minute, man. We've been sitting here for a good little minute, so if we could just go ahead and push the fuck up, we should be good. What time we get in this? Around at 8:35, so it ain't really been too long. Maybe like 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes. I really ain't took nothing but gold this week, fam. That's all I've been taking this whole week. I ain't take CL, I ain't take YM. I just took gold Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. Come on. Give me that one little push. That's all I need. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm looking for this high to be taken out right here. Into this order block. I'm not holding it that long. I might not hold all the way to previous day high, but if we can just get a nice momentum candle close. Let me see something. 1 hour looking pretty good. The 30 minute. I like that we broke this candle high. It's just, again, we playing around. So the 4 hour looking like. 4 hour ain't looking too bad either. these highs is what I'm really aiming for. I may hold up here. I don't know yet. It just depends on volume. Actually, let me take that off. Sheesh. 2 more minutes, man. We really been holding this area. Sometimes you just gotta trust your analysis, fam, and just wait that shit out. My stop is like somewhere in this area right here. Hold on, let me go look. Cause I moved it up. Yeah, I should just keep it at this low, to be honest with you. Let me see something. Cause if it come all the way down there, I don't know if I wanna. It could come down, take some of this out, and still go back up. But if it come down there, I know I'm wrong. So it's like I probably should just keep my stop right here. Cause right now it's like somewhere in this area. Let me check. It said 2573. 2573. So it's like somewhere right here. 25734. Right there. That's where it's currently at. Jeez. Why should come all the way down, take all this, and then go up? I'm gonna put my stops back where the original. If it take me out there, I'm just wrong for the day. Hold on, let's see where I'm at. That's where my stops at. Under that 200. I don't like that, man. We gonna hold. We gonna hold, man. If it starts pushing down too fast, bro, I'm gonna I had to call it. Part of me feel like it's coming down deeper, fam. And then gonna shoot back up. Oh yeah. Oh hell no. I'm out. Look at that shit. I'm out.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, nah. I'm out on that, man. If I get back in this, it's probably because it's respecting this again. There's a 1 minute gap down here. I just don't understand why it would want to come all the way down to the 1 minute though. After pushing up the way it did. Like you see this 1 minute right here? It don't make sense. Don't make sense. Let's see what the 4 hour looking like. Yeah, this structure tells me it wants to keep going up. Well, I'm always taking losses on a fucking Friday. I won Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, didn't trade Thursday, and I take a loss on a Friday. That's crazy. Watch it take this liquidity right here. Remember I said I wanted to take that low before going up? Watch it take that low and then continue up. I'm gonna sit here and wait and see if I get back in or not. What's CL doing? Ooh, now that's beautiful. Hold on now. That's beautiful. Now, should I take that or not? 15 minute. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking this right here. What's the 30 minute look like? And 1 hour. Yeah, I'm taking that. Hold on now. I'm gonna go lower on my risk since I already lost $800. All right, let's sell. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't jumping into nothing, man. Let me wait till it break that candle right there. I need a break of the candle. It ain't broke yet. I'm gonna go. Ooh, okay. 3. I'm gonna sell.
Order filled.
And I'm gonna sell. Um, 16. Damn.
Order filled.
Got in a little late on that bitch, but I'm in on that. So one of mine is in up here. The other one is in like right there. Execution is key, fam. Execution is key. This one is up, but that one is down. All right. I really wanted to come take these lows, but I'm going to keep an eye out for these areas right here. Here. And then here. All right. Last trade. Gold played me. That's crazy. Gold play me, so that's one L of about 800. I'm risking another 800, so it'll be 1600 on the day. We'll see what Price wants to do. I'm mad at my first entry, bro. I mean, my second entry. Let's put this by. If y'all done for the day, that's cool. I'm gonna take this last trade. My patience is too good. Yeah. I'm working on it, fam. I'm working on it. We about to hit previous day low. So if we can close with momentum below previous day low, we should be good. Oil sometimes like to do some wicked shit. Damn. You know, it's crazy how you could get out of something, you know what I'm saying, right in time and then see something, another setup just in time. Cause imagine if I was still holding gold, I would have missed this. I mean, I ain't want to lose, but at the same time, knowing when to get out and knowing when to stay is crazy. All right. When we get to this little area right here, I want to see how price reacts. If we can get like a good momentum candle down, I'm good to hold to down here. But if we play around in this area, I'm just gonna get out and take what I got for the day. Let me prepare my shit, man. I do like how the 15-minute closed. It's just a matter of where we gonna get out at. Let's pay attention to this area right here, man. We at previous day low. Just took some liquidity. I really wanted to push on down with some momentum. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's see what we get, man. It's not looking bad, bro. I just needed to, as you can see, if we look on a 4 hour, this area right here where we keep getting these rejections is gonna be where I want to see if price can break through. If we can get a good breakthrough, that'd be perfect. All right, we air that area, that first TP. That's where we at right now. First TP is hit. I'm up on a day, even after that first loss, I'm up on a day about $400. So, part of me wants to just close out right now, to be honest with you. It's just I see so much potential with this move. But a part of me wants to just close out and just take my break even day. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? This is why I said I knew price was gonna react in this area right here, man. Come on, Jasmine, figure it out. What you want to do? You want to get out? You want to get out or do you want to hold? All right, stops are at above this 15-minute candle. So we won't lose anything. I just want to know, should I get out? Should I get out? Should I get out? What is price telling you? All right, if I get a bullish candle, I'm gonna get out. If I get a bullish candle, I'm gonna get out. Until it gives me a bullish candle, I'm gonna hold. Cause I gotta stop looking at the money, man. The money is what's telling me, okay, you know what I'm saying, you back at break even, maybe you should just get out. But price action is saying that it wants to push down. Price action hasn't given me any reason to get out of this trade. And that's where the psychology lies, man. What does price action tell you? Not the money. Yeah, man, I think I'm going to hold and just get out when price tells me I should get out. That's good, Dress. I'm going to hold again. I'm trying to look less at the money and more at price action, right? Even if it gives me a bullish closure, what is price telling me? You know, price telling me it wants to continue down. We just broke some more structure. I can't be scared at this moment and trying to take money. I need to see how prices reacting. I knew price, because I said it before it happened. I said I knew price is gonna react to this area. Now it's just a matter of what if price can't close below this previous day low, then that's an indication I probably need to get out. But I still got 7 minutes until then, so I just need to hold. What you take, Lux? NQ. What's this on? 1 minute? Oh, that's beautiful. It didn't look like you had any real areas where it was just giving you trouble at. It looks like it just continued down for the most part. Yeah. That was a nice trade, especially on a Friday. Put yourself on mute for me.
you a question?
Oh yeah, you got it.
How many contracts are you trading?
I'm in 3 contracts right now. On this one, on my 100K account, and then on my 250K account, I'm in 5 contracts.
Oh, so you don't take like TP1s, like partials along the way, or?
I do not. I go to one. I go based off price action and what price action is telling me, or I take a 1 or 2. So at this moment, we're at my 1 or 2, but price action is telling me to hold. That's why you just heard me try to be like, I'm conflicted, right? Price action is telling me, you know what I mean? We should be good to go down, but I also could take my 1 or 2. Now, I did on one of my accounts get in a little late, so we haven't hit my 1 or 2 on that. Like, I think I got in like here. So it's a little late on that one. So that 1 or 2 would be down here. You feel me? So it's like one of my accounts I probably couldn't get out, but again, that's why I'm trying to look at price action instead of my money. Cause right now I could probably get out and be just like break even on a day. But I'm trying to see what price is trying to tell me. And if we can't, I'll probably get out. If we start shooting up even higher from this area, I'll probably get out. Or if we can't close below the previous day low or below this low right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If I got out right now, I would be, let me see. Let me look at my P&L. I'm trying not to look at my fucking P&L, to be honest with you. But if I got out right now, I would be at break even. I would lose $100 for the day. So it's either I could lose a couple hundred because I'm willing to lose about $400, $500, right? I could lose a couple hundred or I could hold and see what price is trying to tell me. Really on a 15-minute, to be honest with you. 15-minute is powerful on CL. Again, if we can't close below this area here, that's where I'm have some issues. Right now, the 5-minute is retesting that. So that's how I'm looking at it. A 15-minute closure is where I care about, because the 5-minute is retesting it.
Gotcha.
Trust me, I got my fingers on the trigger right now to get out if I need to. And my stops are in profit, so I wouldn't lose on this trade. But at the same time, my P&L at the end of the day would be, I think, if I got out, it would be negative $400 on a day, which is not bad, but I'd rather risk it continuing down, So I either take $400 a loss or risk it going down, and I'm okay with either one of those situations.
Yeah. Can you tell me where did you get the LTF sell side liquidity? Like
That's
what time frame do you mark it on? Yeah.
I mark it on the 5-minute, I believe this was. So this was the last low before it broke a high. So this low was the last low before it pushed up, right? So that's the last area of liquidity that I would want price to draw on, if that makes sense.
You're right, because it swept, right?
Yeah. So it swept that low. So if I'm looking for it to sell, I would want price to take out a high, which it did, right? Come down, sweep a low, which it did. It doesn't necessarily have to be a major low, but sweep some sort of low, retrace back into an area of interest, and then continue down to sweep more lows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if I was looking for the opposite, like I was looking for a buy, I would want price to come down, take something like this. Come down, take a low first, some sort of lower time frame liquidity, shoot up, take a high, retrace, and then shoot back up. That makes sense. So buys, I'm looking for. Let me see.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Buys, I'm looking for some shit like this. We here. Come down. Take a low. Break the high. Right. Come back down. And my entry would be somewhere right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look for the fair value gap to be there? Like
It could be a fair value gap. It could be an order block. It could be volume imbalance. It could be anything. Usually it's gonna be a fair value gap. That's most of my entries are. Sometimes it's an order block, depending on where that order block is sitting. 9 times out of 10, if it's in the order block, it's sitting at the tippity top or at the bottom, right? So I must be getting the beginning of the move if I'm getting order blocks. But if I'm getting fair value gaps, I'm getting pullbacks and retracements.
Okay. Cause like that fair value gap that you
right here,
that you did your entry out of, before that you would consider that an order block?
Let me look at the
No,
higher
not
time
really.
frame. It's a 15-minute order block, so it's in
okay.
confluence. So it's a 5-minute fair value gap. That's a 15-minute order block as well. But I'm just using the 5-minute fair value gap.
Right.
So when I was looking at, remember I was looking at multiple time frames. So I was like, okay, what the 5-minute look like? Because I was about to hop in strictly off the 5-minute, and I was like, I don't like that. Push your ass back down. You see how it closed? I'm about to get out. I had closed above this. I don't like that.
Right. It might go back up.
It's gonna go back up, and it's probably gonna go back down. But it's like, what do I want to do here? This is this is the trade management that I'm talking about. Like, we got to be able to manage our trades while we're in it. That's the hardest part, is managing while you're in it. I'm trying to give it a little chance. My stops right now are in profit, so I'm not gonna lose nothing if it hits my stops.
Okay.
So that's what I'm holding right now. I'm giving it a chance to see what it do.
This is the 5-minute. On the 1 minute, that wick is probably a closure, right?
Right here?
Where the line is at? That we're rejecting off the lower time frame.
Yeah.
SSL?
Yeah. But you can see, yeah, the 1 minute closed above, but what's right above that right there? So you got an area right here where it closed, then you got this area right there that price could be trying to, yeah. So that's why I'm trying to give it. Now, if it closes above this shit here, I ain't really fucking with it. So, but I don't really look at the 1 minute like that. I don't really look at the 1 minute as far as like whether or not I should. It's not a high determining factor of my trade. I should say that.
Right.
I could use it as to get in, like in an entry, to get a better entry, but it's not a high determining factor. Now, if price continues up, it's gonna probably stop me out, and because my stops are in profit up here, so it's probably gonna take me out. But hold on, let me see something. Yeah, it's gonna take me out, and it's about to, right? If it keeps going, it's gonna take me out in about a second. You know, it'd be crazy if it just dumps from right here and not take me out. but yeah, it's not a high determining factor. Now, we did just tap into this fair value gap though. So that might be a reason why we're getting a rejection.
So as far as terminology, the MSS, is that kind of considered the same thing as a change of character?
Yeah. Okay. It's a change of character, market structure shift, break of structure. It's all really the same shit, just depending on how you trade. Break of
Right.
structure is really like a confirming factor of the trend. A market structure
Yeah.
shift is more of a change of trend.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So I don't really use break of structure unless I'm really trying to. This can come up to the 200 really. So I think I'm just gonna. I don't know if I want to get out. This that shit I'm talking about. I don't know if I want to get out because it ain't touched my. It ain't hit me yet, and I don't know if it
So
will.
would this be the instance where you look at the 1 minute? Or no, not really.
I mean it's all the same shit. Remember I said the 1 minute. See, it's closing above. Now it got me out.
Mm. Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Stop filled.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm down 400 on the day. I do think this is gonna continue down, but I don't know if I'm gonna get in anything else. Look at that rejection.
Oh,
This made
it's
more sense to me.
it's like it's not finding a direction. It's just
No, but I will tell you this right now.
maybe it's just choppy.
Yeah, and CL has done this before where it'll come all the way up and this'll flip bearish and be a long ass fucking drop.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But that's just because I've traded CL so much that I've seen shit like that. You see this right here? You see it right there? That big ass wick would it make you think that you about to yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll make you think that, but I'm done. I'm probably gonna be done for today just cause I took a $800 loss on the first one. This one just gave me 400 back, so I'm just gonna take $400 loss on a day. What is gold doing?
Right.
Yeah, this is probably gonna continue up. I don't know if I'm gonna be in it though, but yeah.
So you say you're using prop firms? Are you using Tradeovate or?
Yeah.
Because I have a Tradeovate account, but like a personal account.
Yeah, I'm using Tradeovate.
Yeah. You in Tradeovate? Yeah, I want to get into the props. Like just have a prop account. When I was talking to you on the back end about helping me with like with your stuff, I would like to probably implement your strategy with the prop firm situation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my strategy is super, super simple, right? I mean, most people who've been with me since I started probably could tell you that. Even Lux, who's been on for a minute, he even trades his own, like as far as how he enters, but it's similar to my strategy, right? He takes my strategy and then he does his own thing with it. I think he trades the 15 seconds sometimes or the 1 minute, but yeah, my strategy is super simple, right? So I could dead ass explain it to you right now. I'm not gonna go in super detail because I'm posting this on YouTube. But basically, I take my previous day high, my previous day low, right? Now, if I'm looking to sell, right, I'm looking for price to 9 times out of 10 not take previous day low first. If it does take previous day low, I want it to retrace back into some sort of equilibrium of whatever move I'm looking at, right? So 9 times out of 10, the equilibrium moves are, if I take my fib out, it's going to be the 50% of that move, right? Now, CL in particular, now only trading CL do I use the 61% because the 9 times out of 10 is going to hit that area. But let's just say this particular move right here, right? Now, this happened at 6:30 a.m., which is why I did not catch this move, but this would be my strategy. This would be where I would have got in. I take this high and this low, right? And it's basically off the previous day high and low. So, matter of fact, let me go here. My previous day high and low. So, I'm going to go, where's my previous day? Right here. And my previous day high is here. Oh. Right? And I'm like, all right, I know we are bearish. I know I want to get in at some sort of equilibrium. Where can price retrace back into for me to get into, right? Now, at this particular point, price hit that 61%, right? This would be a perfect area for me to get into. All right. Now, again, I'm not going into too much detail just because it's in my strategy, and
Right.
I'm recording right now. So I would have to go in more detail with you, like if we wanted to do a one-on-one or some shit. But basically, it's taking the previous day candle. Let me do it like this because I don't want to confuse you. Let me do it like this where we're not looking at the lower time frames. And this will be easier. All right, I take my previous day high, my previous day low candle, right? I mark that off, right? As you can see right here. My previous day high, my previous day low. If I'm looking to sell, I want to sell in a premium, so above the equilibrium of this particular move. So somewhere in this area, I want to sell down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Now, obviously, there's other things that matter or that could make me think otherwise. But if I'm looking at this right here, I want to take entries above the 50% of this particular move, or I want to take entries above this close. So we here's the high, here's the low. I want to take sales either above this close or above this close. Somewhere in this area, which will be an equilibrium of this particular move, I want to take sales if I'm looking to sell. If I'm looking to buy, let's say we go here. And this is my previous day high. And this is my previous day. Oops. And this is my previous day low. God damn. Come on now. This is just the gist of it. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it, right? But if this is my previous day high, we're looking at this candle here, this doji, right? And this is my previous day low. I'm looking to buy in the equilibrium. So somewhere down here. You see how price came down in that area? And then shot up? That's where I'm looking to buy. Now, the details come in as how do I enter? So if I go, let me go to a replay. I'm really giving some sauce right now. How do I enter? Now I got my previous day high. I got my previous day low. I know the area of interest I want, which is the equilibrium, right? So if I'm buying, I want it to be below the 50%. If I'm selling, I want it to be above the 50%, right?
Okay.
So now we got this doji right here, right? Let's go down to the 1 hour. Actually, let me do this real quick. I'm not going to put it back that far. I'm going to give you some real sauce, like real detail on how.
Appreciate it.
No, you good. You good. All right. Let's go. Let's go to the 1 hour. Now, remember, I said I want to get in below the equilibrium, right? So we got the previous day high here, our previous day low. If I pull out a fib right now and I say, I want to get in at a good area of this move here, right? Where did it tap? Right?
Under the 50 cent.
50%. So ideally,
Right.
if I was up or if I was entering around that time, this is where I would have got in. I couldn't, right? So, because around, let's just say time wise, I couldn't get in. All right. We got my first entry model already happened, which would be,
Right.
you see how it's going sideways? My first entry model already happened, which would be accumulation. And then it take liquidity and then it shoot up. So we missed that move. Let's go to the 15-minute. My next area of interest, after it already hit the equilibrium, is to catch a market structure shift. It coming down after a market structure shift. So we got this right here, right? So this is the area. Remember I said of that equilibrium. If I want it, that's the 50%, right? Obviously, it's 345 here. I'm not on the charts. So I can't get in right now. This is if I'm trying to buy. So my next potential move would be price making a market structure shift. So changing characters. So closing above this last high, right? Coming down into a fair value gap. It's an order block or something of that sort. What do we get right here?
Right.
right? I get
What time is
in.
that?
This is around 3:30 a.m. So I probably wouldn't have been up during London session, but this happens. It happens London session. It happens. It happens at any time, right? Let's just say,
Right.
okay, let's just say I missed this one, right?
Right.
So now I done missed my accumulation, manipulation, and then I missed that move. Then I missed the next move where it had a break of structure. So now I'm in around this time, right? So this would have been a perfect entry for me where it created a market structure shift, right? Came down, retraced into a fair value gap, and then pushed back up. I missed it, right? So now I'm in this area. Now it's around that time where I'm like, okay, I missed the initial move. How can I continue this trend? Same thing. My next move, market structure shift. You see right here,
It breaks. Yeah.
breaks above, taking some liquidity, comes down into a what? Fair value gap or order block, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You want to, whatever you want to get into, continue to move up. It's the same shit. It's going to happen every single time, just depending on what you want to look at. My A plus move would have been here, right? And I could have rolled this all the way up. But how else do I get in? I wait for structural shifts. I wait for price to retrace down in a fair value gap. 9 times out of 10, those fair value gaps are gonna be smaller time frame equilibriums, which means if I'm on a 15-minute and I take it from this low to this high, where did price come down to? Equilibrium, which means below the 50% if I'm trying to buy, or this CL below the 61%. Same shit if I were to bring it here. Let's see if it did it. From this to this. Did it at least get me to the 50%? Almost to the 50%, right? It almost hit equilibrium. Same shit happens every single time. All I'm looking for is for price. 9 times out of 10, you either gonna catch the continuation or sometimes you will catch the beginning of the move. You know what I mean? Which would have been here. But all I'm looking for is for price to, at the previous day high or the previous day low, catch it at the equilibrium. If I cannot catch it at the equilibrium of my move, which means we're buying. So this was the move. I want it to come down of that move and catch the retracement going back up. If I can't, I'm looking for break of structures, market structure shifts. This would be a market structure shift because it changed structure, right? This would be a break of structure, which means a continuation. This would be a break of structure because it's a continuation. This right here would be a market structure shift because it broke. It changed structure.
Right. And
you get me?
Is that where you would look to get into the sales?
The sales, correct.
They hit the equilibrium because that's the, the previous day high. And then you'll probably you'll aim for the low.
Yes, but remember, you really gotta make sure you understand where you are within the market, right? I'm only taking buys because of the previous day candle. So I know that, okay, let me say it like this. This is the daily, right? The only reason I'm taking buys is because I know that price wants to balance itself out, right? Because we are selling. To make note, like we are selling right now. We're not bullish right now, right? Yeah. But this is on the daily. So the only reason I'm buying, because 1, I scalp. 2, I know we want to balance ourselves out. So I'm buying into a fair value gap. So I have to understand that. I wouldn't continue buying up. Once we got into that equilibrium or some sort of fair value gap, I'm like, okay, let me go down to the 1 hour. This move to this move, where is the equilibrium at? Here. You see? So now I'm no longer buying. Now I know we're selling. Now I'm like, okay, I done caught the move back up to where we balanced ourselves out. Now we're back on our trend. Now we're selling again. You know what I mean? So you just have to understand where you are within a market.
Can you go back to that there? Let me see that fair value again.
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
then
see how it
you were
tapped?
basically
You see how
yeah.
it tapped? And so like say I'm coming to the charts and we just tapped this area right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I need the 4 hour and the 1 hour to also tap some sort of. Let me see the 4 hour. The 4 hour did not tap. Well, yes, it did. It tapped this fair value gap right here, barely, but it tapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's good enough for me. Now all I need on a lower time frame is a market structure shift to tell me, okay, now we're continuing our overall trend, which is bearish. So let me go down to the 15-minute. What did we get on the 15-minute? Well, even if you want to say 5-minute, let's go on the 5-minute. What did we get on the 5-minute to tell me now we're back on our trend? Because it tapped. What do we get? Market structure shifts right here. So now, right? That was the high that it tapped. That was the low. It couldn't break that high, and we broke that low right here. So now we got some market structure shifts. Now I know, okay, now it's time to sell. Now we're back on that trend. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you getting your trend from the
Higher time frame.
premium, the high time frame, but you're using the premium to discount.
Yeah, for my areas of interest. The premium and the discount is for my areas of interest, right? It's not always, it's not a definite answer, right? Because 9 times out of 10, we're not gonna always. Sometimes we're gonna range. Sometimes we're not gonna be, in a nice little trend where we're always making higher highs and higher lows. Sometimes we could be ranging. So for me, I use it to see where's the most recent, usually on the 1 hour, high and low, and where could price potentially want to come down to or go up to in order to continue its trend. Because even this bullshit right here, right? This doesn't look the cleanest, but I can still use it to see where price may want to retrace to in order to continue its overall trend. That's all I'm using. My strategy is based off the previous day price action. What did the previous day do? Where could potentially the previous day do now in relation to the overall trend? Because if we're bearish, I'm not taking bullish. I could take bullish scalps, right? Kind of like this, because I know we have yet to. The only reason I took a buy here is because I know we're trying to equal ourselves out of this move down here, this high to this low. We're trying to balance ourselves out. That's the only reason why I would take a buy. Same thing with gold. Let me go to gold right here. The only reason, this would probably be a great time to get in gold. The only reason I'm not taking sales, right? 2 reasons. We tapped into a daily order block, and we have yet to balance ourselves out from this high to this low. Let's go here. Where is that 50% line? What's sitting at that 50%? Liquidity sitting right there. So guess what price is going to try to do? It's going to push up there, take that liquidity, and we're either going to do 2 things. We're going to continue up because we just hit this bullish order block, or we're going to come down, take more liquidity, which will look like a wick on a higher time frame, on a daily or the 4 hour, whatever, and then we push up. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to understand where you are within the market.
So that's basically giving you the trend, right? That's basically telling you that the trend is still.
Well, if you look at it, the trend is what? Bearish. We're bearish all day. Yeah. Right? Until we break this high right here, we're bearish. Until we break this high.
Yeah, I got it. I think I was looking too deep into it, but yeah.
Yeah, until we break a high, or I'm saying this high right here because this high is not yet. We can't say this is a high until we make another low. You feel me?
Right.
So we can either come down, take some liquidity, and then break it. And then this would be that high that we broke. And then now we're starting to go bullish. It might not be this one. It could look something like this. To where, okay, you see, we're making lower low, lower high. I mean lower high, lower low, right? Lower high, right? So this is the last lower high. So until we break that, as of right now, we're still bearish. But we could do something like this where we come back down, take out this liquidity on the higher time frame. Like I said, it'll look like a wick on a weekly or the daily or whatever, and then break. Now we have higher time frame market structure shift. Now we could be more back bullish.
Right.
So
okay, yeah. So you just like you're just using the premium to discount to like basically just catch trades in between that.
Yeah, the area of interest, right? Because price is going to balance itself out. Now, where it's going to balance itself out, that's not up to me to try to figure out. I only can do what price is showing, right? So if we go, let's just say my trades that I took here, if we go from this high to this low, what is the chances of it coming all the way back out to balance itself out up here? You get what I'm saying? It could, but first it must balance the lower time frames out, which is why I took these sales, like on the, let's say the 15-minute or so. This is going up. These are why I took these sales, because we're balancing these. So from this 15 to this 15, we balanced that out, took that sell, right? This high to this low, we balanced that out, took that sell. Also, other things to keep in mind, we took liquidity, we hit an order block, all confirmations, we're at that 200 EMA, more confluences of why I should be taking these areas. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I get you.
Yeah. It's a lot to go into it in the sense of confluences and what you could be looking for. But when the gist of my strategy is based off previous day price action. What did previous day do? What is the trend? Are we in the area of interest where we continue to either take out the previous day high or previous day low, right? Or are we just consolidating? Because my specific strategy doesn't really work if we're just consolidating. You can still use it, but I don't really use it unless we're at a good area of interest, right? So if we were consolidating here, like we probably are going to, I would probably use my AMD model where after we consolidate for a good little minute, probably a couple of days, we take some liquidity and then we push up. So 2 models that are in my strategy. You got the AMD model, which most people who trade, ICT, they understand the AMD model, which is accumulation, manipulate, distribution, right? So take out liquidity, and then you go to the ultimate move. I would also wait for price to come back down, take into some sort of fair value gap because we just displaced, and then continue up. Or the regular breaking structure, those are the only 2 types of moves. This right here would have been a break of structure move, but it just came and took more liquidity. But I do feel like it's going to continue up, which it looks like it's going to now. That's definitely going to continue up, but we just happen to not be that 1 minute. I should have waited for. Remember I said there was a 1 minute inside this that is still left. It did, and then it looked like it came right back into it and then shot up. So it is what it is, though. That's just the name of the game when it comes to it. But yeah, this right here, this right here would be that second model, right? So you got, here's an example of both models. You got accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? And then after it does its thing, then you got the second model where you just catching a break and retest type shit. So you got price accumulating, right? Doing whatever it wants to do, ends up making you think we want to push up, displaces. So that's how I got in my first one. Then I caught the second move down, which was just a here, 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 and then come back down. That was the second move down.
Yeah.
You just got to understand.
You gotta basically to continue after the market structure shift. You look for entry.
Yeah. But that market structure shift could be on a 5 minute, could be on a 1 minute. It just depends. It depends. You got to be careful with the 1 minute because it could really play with you. But that 15 minute, right. You can't. That 15 minute structure shift right here, you can't. There's nothing you can, say about that one. That was a clear market structure shift on the 15 minute.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm about to hop off. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you. Also, I'm doing one-on-ones, so if you want to do the one-on-ones, tap into it. If you want to just ask me questions, just hit me up on here. I'm willing to answer questions for anybody who's in my Discord. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna drop this. I'm probably still gonna drop it just because I ain't giving away everything. People still have to go into the details with my strategy. So I'm gonna still drop this on YouTube. I appreciate all y'all who's been tapped in with me. See y'all on Sunday for the webinars. I'm gonna hit y'all up on Sunday morning to see if who's able to tap in, because last time nobody showed up, so I was like, maybe can't nobody tap in with me. So we're gonna see before I waste my time with that. But I appreciate.
I think I had the time wrong because I had set my alarm. I'm in Eastern time, so
okay,
I set it for 12, and then
it's Central, 12 Central.
But Central. You say you an hour behind.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I got you this Sunday. You know what?
We're gonna see. I'm gonna tap in and I'm gonna put a poll in.
I actually gotta work this weekend, so I don't know. If I can, I will.
Yeah.
This will probably be hard for me to catch.
It's all good. Like before I start doing these again, I'm gonna make sure and I'm gonna put a poll in on Sunday mornings. You know what I'm saying? Whoever can tap in. If people are able to tap in, I'll do it. If not, we'll move on to the next week. So that way I'll make sure people are able to actually come through. You know what I'm saying? So no fault to y'all. I'm cool with it. I'm just going to make sure before I hop on, man. All right. I'll see y'all next week, either Sunday or Monday, for another beautiful week. I did end the week off 4-1. I say 4-1 just because today was a small loss. It is what it is. But we Gucci, man. I appreciate y'all. And again, if y'all need my help for anything, just hit me up. All right. Peace. Hey man, before I end this video, because what the clip you guys just ended off of was when I ended my Discord, when I ended up getting stopped out in profit for the CL trade. But I end up hopping back in once I saw price reject the actual area of interest, which was still the same. I don't. Let me just show y'all. Because I don't want to have to talk too much. The video already been long as shit. So let me just show y'all real quick how I hopped back in and then the results on my P&L on the day. Trading view. So you guys saw when I was in, hold on, let me move this. When I was in this particular trade right here on the 5 minute, right? I was in this trade right here, and price end up, I think it took me out right here. I had my stops at and profit in this area. Let me just do a regular line. So that's where I had my stops and profit, end up taking me out, right? So on the gold trade, I lost 800. This got me back 400 of that. So I was down 400 on the day, right? I ended up leaving, going with my girl, getting some coffee for her and coming back to the charts, just trying to see what the stuff ended up doing. And I'm seeing that it created the real area of interest where it tapped into and didn't want to leave anything behind, tapped into this supply all the way up here, and then giving me that market structure. Well, not really, it was a market structure from the 1 minute right here, but on a 5 minute after it broke that candle is where I got in at, and I end up taking it and riding it all the way down. Now I was only going to risk $400, so that if I did lose, I was going to be down what I had lost originally on that gold trade, which was $800 on a day, which would have been cool because I had won Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then I traded yesterday, but it would have been cool, right? $800 on a day. I was lost, still up. I think before then I was up maybe like 5K on a week, right? So I would have been up, if I took that loss, I would have been up maybe 4,200 instead. So I was okay with risking another $400, and that's what I did with this one. I end up placing that trade and taking it all the way down because my bias was still the same. Nothing had changed, and as you can see, TP did hit. Let me show you guys my P&L so you know, because this particular trade right here, the reason why I was willing to is because I was super close to what is this, a 1 to almost, I think I kept a runner 1 to 5. So I end up passing my, well, there's 2 of them. One of them I'm like $10 away from passing, but because of that 50% rule, I'm waiting till Monday for that $10 or $20 or whatever it is. And then I end up passing my Apex with this particular trade right here. So let me show you guys that real quick so that you guys can see that I did actually hop back in. Also, let me show you my Discord, because I did end up telling them that I hopped back in, right? Because we was on live. So I told them, you know what I'm saying, did I hop back in? I sure did. Did I pass my accounts? Hell yeah. So we ended up ending the day with a win, which means I ended up with 2,800 on this, on Apex. Apex, I risked a little bit more, right? And that was the move right there. But on, let me see, Take Profit. Let me go to Take Profit real quick. Oh shoot, I gotta log back in. Hold on now, let me log back in for you guys so you guys can see that I end up taking these on both accounts. I'm super transparent. I did hop back in. So technically it was 3 trades, two trade ideas, but 3 entries, right? So gold was 1. The first entry was here where I got stopped out in profit. And then the second entry with this same particular move, trade idea, same trade idea. I hopped back in. So technically 3 trades, but I'm going to count it as 2 just because this was the same bias. All right, I just got stopped out in profit. So let me access this and let me bring that over. So, I was already up on this one, and I think I made 2,900 on this one, right? Because remember, I can't make more than 3,000 on a day. So the first time I showed you guys was on Tuesday or so. It was a brand new account. I made 2,900. Today I was gonna be down 800, but I ended up making 2,900 again because I held. And I would be passing this at 6K, but I gotta make another $30 just because I want no type of like, no, you can't. You gotta make another this amount. I don't want none of that. So I'm just gonna make another $30 on Monday. Just in and out, quick. You know what I'm saying? One standard contract type of situation and be in and out. Right? So, yeah, that was it for today. Remember, I guess I could show you. Let me log out. I don't really think there's no reason to, but I'm going to show you on Apex just so you can see that I did take it on these accounts. Come on now. I showed y'all a screenshot, but this is just showing y'all that I actually did take this on these accounts. And I made 2,800 on these accounts, therefore passing these. I think the goal was to make 15,000, so I'm up 15,000 from the 250K accounts. So yeah, that is that. And I just wanted to show y'all that because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to end on me getting stopped out on in profit and not show you that I jumped back in, right? I want to be very transparent. I did jump back in, and it was not luckily, thankfully it did hit my overall TP. So that was that. So we are 4-0 on the week because we did not trade yesterday. I'm always taking at least one day off no matter what. So the reason I took yesterday is because we went 3-0 on the week and I didn't want to chance it. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. We are back funded. Now it's time to get the payouts. I hope you guys enjoyed these breakdowns. I went into great detail on my strategy, not everything, because you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of other things that I didn't say to her and you know what I'm saying, breaking things down, but hopefully you was able to take at least a little something of that and to help you out if you're needing it. So yeah, that's that. I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.
Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the pay. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bay. Vibe blowing at my J, got the loud jumping at the pay.